So now we're going to look at polynomial division. And we're going to look at how we do polynomial division and give you a chance to practice it some. So let's just start off with the basics. We do polynomial long division. It looks just like, let me do this in red. It looks just like regular long division. And it works kind of fundamentally the same. We're going to look at first term here, first term here. We have to figure out what we can multiply x by to make it equal to 4x squared. One way to do that is to just take 4x squared and divide it by x, which gives us 4x. But you don't have to do it that way. You can just look at it and probably tell that it's 4x. So we multiply by 4x. So we have 4x up there times this. We get 4x squared. And 4x times 6 is plus 24x. And we subtract. These get 0. These first two. So we get 15x minus 24x is negative 9x. We pull down the plus 1. Now we have to look at what do we multiply x by to get negative 9x? Well, that's easy. That's just negative 9. So we get negative 9x minus 54. And when we subtract that, we get a 0 here, and we get 1 minus negative 54 is 55. And if you remember back to maybe third grade doing arithmetic, if you said 17 divided by 5, well, 5 goes in 17 3 times with a remainder of 2. Well, in our case, this means we have a remainder of 55 over x plus 6. So our answer is 4x minus 9 plus 55 over x plus 6. Now let's look at the next one. And let's again go with our division set up here. We have 3x plus 2. And we have 3x cubed plus 8x squared minus 101x minus 70. All of that divided by 3x plus 2. So we start off looking at what can we multiply 3x by to make it equal to 3x cubed? Well, that's just x squared. And we multiply x squared times 3x, we get 3x cubed. And x squared times 2 is plus 2x squared. So when we subtract these, we subtract them, we'll get 0, and from 3x cubed minus 3x cubed. 8x squared minus 2x squared is 6x squared. Bring down the minus 101. Now we look at 3x goes into 2x squared how many times? It goes into 6x squared how many times is 2x. 2x times 3x is 6x squared. 2x times 2 is plus 4x. When we subtract those, we get a 0 here, and then we get negative 105x. We pull down the minus 70. Well, what do we multiply 3x by to get negative 105x? Well, we can do negative 105x over 3x, that's going to be negative 35. So negative 35 is what we want to multiply by. Negative 35 times 3x squared, we get minus 105x. And then 2 times negative 35 is minus 70. We subtract those. We get 0. Therefore, we know that the result of this division, let me move this a little bit away to make it easier to read. The result of this division is going to be x squared, x squared plus 2x minus 35. And because there was a 0 there, there's no remainder, so this goes in exactly. 3x plus 2 is a factor of that, of 3x cubed minus 8x squared minus 101x minus 70. So now we have a couple more of these here. Why don't you go ahead and practice them yourself? And the answers will be available in the classroom.